In September 2024, I cycled over 1,400 kilometres down the Rhine River for 3 weeks to explore how local actions to restore and to protect the river can benefit our ocean. Join me on this 9-part series where I explore different topics with local people along the river that are driving positive change. At the end of the journey along the Rhine River, I met with Niels Kuiken, who manages the maintenance of the Haringvlietsluices in the Netherlands, to find out about how fish migration can be supported in the Rhine-Meuse Scheldt Delta, where the Rhine River enters the North Sea. As the river enters the sea, it passes through a network of storm surge barriers, which are huge concrete structures that protect the Netherlands from flooding and preserves fresh river water or sweet water for drinking. When these were built, the openings for the fish were insufficient to support fish migration into the river, so there have been recent adaptations and operating procedures were implemented to support this.
When we built the Haringvlietsluices, there were 6 openings made in the pillars, but normally the fish can swim through 5.5 kilometers, and now 6 small gates. That was not enough. They thought in the rest of Europe for fish migration, so we have to open the gates more, so the fish can swim better from sea to the river.
Niels Kuiken manages the maintenance of the Haringvlietsluices in the Netherlands, working with the Ministry of Infrastructure and Water Management to manage the inflow and outflow of river water between the Rhine, Meuse, Scheldt Delta and the North Sea.
In 2018 we finished all the measurements, and we opened the gates a little bit for fish migration, and we can open the gates more when we have more river water to discharge more river water. We have to have less river water to discharge. We open the gates less. Every day we try to open a little bit for fish migration.
Niels has the challenging job of protecting the Dutch people from flooding and ensuring that they have secure drinking water resources and water for agriculture, whilst also balancing the needs of the environment. This is a solution that relies on a cultural shift to modify procedures from how they've been done in the past to how they could be done in the future without building any new structures.
After the fleet of 1953, we have to protect the area from storms and spring tides. So they made a plan to build 13 constructions to protect this area from the sea. So we increased the coastline for 700 kilometers by building all these structures. Now, one of the important things we have by building the Haringvliet Dam, we have sweet water lake. And the sweet water will be used for agriculture on the islands and for drinking water. And by putting the gates open at higher sea level, we get salt water in it for the fish migration. So we have to arrange things for agriculture and for drinking water. When we take it in, it must be not salt.
So while it's still early days, there is evidence that migratory fish species are making it back into the river mouth in higher numbers than before, but ongoing monitoring is needed to understand the true influences and whether more fish in the river mouth leads to more fish migrating upstream.
We monitored the fish migration before 2018, before we started to open the gates for fish migration, and now the people who follow all these investigations, they say we see more fish at the other side, the river side, river up.
Re-establishing natural river and ocean function is a common theme in all of the solutions that I explored during my cycle along the Rhine. Solutions that require not only changes in processes and engineering, but also a shift in culture too. You can tune in next time to hear about river restoration with Dr. David Eschbach, who is project manager of alluvial functionality at Rhine Island Nature Reserve in the city of Strasbourg.